I thought it might be fun or beneficial to do a Thanksgiving Day kitchen vlog. Some of us, myself included, are not spending time with family and or friends this holiday. I'm home alone, but I'm not feeling sorry for myself. I'm thankful I can isolate myself and hopefully avoid this COVID-19 pandemic. It's better than observing the holiday in the hospital with others who are ill, right? So I'm thankful I can isolate myself and enjoy a good cup of coffee. Okay. One family with which I used to enjoy an occasional Thanksgiving dinner invited me this year, but they included an escape clause. It was very kind of them. They said, "We understand if you wish to stay home to socially distance yourself." And they were expecting other relatives and friends to do the same. There was a family tradition there that I like when sitting down at the dining room table. Before the food was served, we went around the table, each guest said a sentence or two to state what they were thankful for. I usually mentioned watching the news a lot and seeing the hardships suffered by people in other parts of the world, and that I am thankful I was born here in the USA, where I grew up safe and secure. Our family wasn't rich, but our needs were always met. We had food, we had clothing, and at Christmas there were toys under the tree. So although we didn't live high and mighty, we were okay. We were secure. We had enough. Now, there are many other things for which I'm thankful. I'll mention only a few. I'm thankful I live here in Southern California. I grew up in Connecticut, and I did not like the winter. It was too cold, and driving in snow was never as much fun as it was to slide down the hill on a sled in snow in winter. I did a lot of that growing up. Right? I moved to California in 1975 to attend college, and I made this state my home. That was actually my plan. Although I moved a few times while I was in college and afterwards, I always lived within a short biking distance from the university. I even worked there at the university for many years, and I commuted each day by bicycle, except when it rained. And that job gave me another reason to be thankful for. Some of you know what I'm going to say. I worked enough years to earn a pension when I retired. It's more than I need to pay my bills each month and put food on the table. It isn't a generous pension, but it's a little better than adequate. I don't have to live on a really tight budget. I can live normally like I always have, and there's a little left over each month. I can put a few $100s in savings each month. It's not a lot, but it builds up over time. I'll never have enough money to purchase a house, but if my car died tomorrow, I could replace it with a new car and without needing a new car loan. And at my age, nearly 70, I also have Social Security benefits coming in. Now, those payments go directly into a credit union account. That's my nest egg. Should something catastrophic happen someday, my home could burn down, right? And my insurance isn't going to replace everything. It's going to give me some money to get back on my feet again, but I have that nest egg that I can use to replace my computers, replace my camera, whatever, that the insurance is not going to cover. Another blessing I'm thankful for is my health. I have most of my original teeth. There is one implant here in the lower center. The others are all original, although several of them have a crown. I still have my hair, right? I don't take any prescription medications. I seem to take after my dad's side of the family. They rarely went into the hospital for anything, and they lived well into their 90s. My father would probably still be alive today if he hadn't been killed by a drunk driver. His mother lived to be 93. They live a long time. On my mother's side of the family, relatively early. I shouldn't talk that way, but so far I appear to take after my dad's side of the family. All right. I'm even thankful to have my own washing machine. That might seem silly, but I did my laundry by hand in a 5-gallon bucket for years. Now I use a portable washer. I can roll into the bathroom, hook it up, plug it in, and wash my clothes. It's so easy. And I have a clothesline set up for my clothes because I don't generate a lot of laundry and the washing machine is small. The clothesline doesn't take a lot of clothes, but I don't wash a lot of clothes in each load. So, but I love using that machine. Every time I use it, I smile. I really enjoy using it. Okay, that's a few things I feel thankful for. I don't want to bore you with all my many blessings, but this holiday really is a good time to reflect, even though we might not be able to spend it with family and friends. Doctors have been saying on TV that this holiday is a good opportunity to invest in the future by staying home, socially distancing, or in my case, socially isolating. We protect distant family and friends. They'll be there next year when most of us will be protected with a vaccine. And we can freely go see them next year, or they can come visit us without a lot of fear. Next year, we can gather together again to celebrate our thankfulness. Maybe next year we can all say we're thankful we survived this pandemic. So I know this is not an easy time for most of us. There are days when I don't like being cooped up in the house all the time. I don't like wearing a mask when I go out, but I do. Even when I go check the mail, I wear a mask. I think of it as I'm investing in my health and the health of others. And I think of it as like having an operation, a surgical operation. We might go into the hospital for surgery to save our life. We do it even though we suffer pain afterward, and the recovery might be slow and difficult. Why do we do it? Well, because we want to live a longer or better life. So I think of this period of cabin fever, wearing a mask, only seeing my friends on video conferencing websites as an investment. And, oh yeah, one more thing to be thankful for this holiday season. Donald Trump lost the election. So, happy Thanksgiving wherever you might be. Stay safe, stay healthy, and thanks for listening.